2019, of course, continues to be a most challenging year that NGC has ridden through and continues to navigate a way forward to build a sustainable company. While it's challenging, everyone knows that these gas prices have significantly risen at the beginning of this year, and the margins of NGC has dropped considerably. Notwithstanding that, you would have seen that we would have made progress in securing our current business with the signing of the term sheet and domestic GSA with Shell, which is the last of the upstream contracts that have been worked on over the last few years quite diligently by the teams in the organization. You would have also seen during the course of this year that we spent a lot of time trying to develop the organization through the attention to looking at the foundation blocks of our house. One of those blocks is the safety, where you would have seen considerable efforts by the teams on asset integrity and spending more time focusing on getting to a process safety orientation while we continue our focus on occupational safety. The other areas you would have seen that we are targeting has been an attention to getting our projects delivered on time, on budget. So there's been considerable progress there, as well as attention to we used to say cost and revenue, but it's really how we create value in the organization. And e-auctions have been one of those new areas where we would have had to change the way we work. We would have had to plan the way how we do things, and we would have had to use the tool Sapariba, which we used for the first time this year, and you will see significant savings coming about as a result of that process. We also paid a lot of attention to our governance, where we would like to focus on our closures of all our high exposure P1 items. So you would have seen that we spent a lot of time on that, so congrats to the organization for that significant progress. We've also spent a lot of time in looking at the risk in the organization and making sure that we understand our top risk, and as well as the emerging risk coming up in all areas. So we have spent a lot more time on that. And of course, the development of the organization, you would have seen that we spent a lot of time on the employee engagement survey, team building sessions, leadership building with John Maxwell, and most importantly, deepening the talent and skill using CKST as a tool, particularly in the commercial and operation areas. And next year, we'll be spreading that to even other areas, such as projects and finance. So on the whole, our core pillars of the business remains the same, even though our times are challenging and even though we are trying to continue to build a sustainable organization. Technology has also been infiltrated in our strategies in the organization, and you would see more and more coming out of that in the future. And then we continue to remain focused on our local, regional, and international growth. You would have also seen that the company has also made considerable efforts in its thrust for local and international growth. You would have seen partnerships with China being made, and the whole focus on LNG marketing and trading, which is intended to diversify our income away from petchem margins only. And as a matter of fact, there's also the opening of a new office by NE in Guyana. Carolyn, come on. This is Carolyn passing by morning, and this is the person who kind of makes sure the office runs every day when I'm not here, and I thank her. You see, she's very quiet, she's unassuming, but at the same time, this is the person who makes the office work. Thank you very much, Carolyn. I see Clifton here, right, good, man. Thanks for driving me every year and all that.
You can go.
You can go. So on behalf of the leadership team and the company, I sincerely want to thank the all the employees for all their hard work and dedication for this year. And for the festive season, I wish all of you greetings and happy holidays to you and your family. A safe and blessed Christmas season. Thank you.